So you're thinking about moving to La Jolla, California? Well, I hope you like views on top of views. What I want to do in this video is show you guys around La Jolla and give you guys a better idea of what you can expect to buy under $1 million. So even if your budget is less than $1 million, you can definitely still find a very beautiful condo or townhome in parts of La Jolla. So I want to show you guys around, show you about 3 different options. We'll start at about $650,000, we'll move up to about $800,000, and then we'll end at about $950,000. So I'll show you a few different townhomes, and let's go ahead and get after it now. Welcome back. If this is your first time here and you'd like to know more about San Diego real estate or life here in San Diego or La Jolla for that matter, make sure you tap that subscribe button below. My name is Nick, and you guys reach out all the time, and I absolutely love helping you guys out. So if you're thinking about making a move here in a week, a month, a year, make sure you give me a shout. Just shoot me a text, shoot me an email, or just straight up give me a call, because I'd love to help save you a lot of time and help you make a smooth move here to La Jolla or some other part of San Diego. Now, like I said, we're at one of the many viewpoints here, especially in La Jolla, and this is going to be one of my favorites because, I mean, first off, look at those views, can't really beat them. But this one is going to be Soledad Mountain, which is it's a veterans monument back there. So it's pretty busy up here today. It's a Sunday afternoon, but if you come here on the weekday, it's very mellow and it's a great place to catch a sunset. So you're gonna have some northbound views right here. If you go right down the street to Kate Sessions Park, which is hands down one of my favorite parks in all of San Diego, you're gonna have some awesome views of downtown Mission Bay. You can even see Mexico on very clear days. So even today, it's not the clearest, it's pretty darn clear, but you can probably see down to probably Encinitas, Solana Beach, Del Mar, Torrey Pines for sure. So you have some really good views today. Now, like I said, I wanna take you guys around to a few different condos and townhomes to give you guys a better idea of how far $1 million or less than $1 million will go here in La Jolla, because La Jolla has a name to it, right? That everybody thinks it's very expensive, which it is, because you have some beautiful homes with some really good views. I mean, that's what it's really known for. You can find a home for $5 million, $10 million, all the way up to about $25 million. So if that's not your budget, that's okay. If it is your budget, make sure you give me a call, because I'd love to help you. But besides that, there is going to be a very good amount of options for less than $1 million. But the first one we're going to look at is literally blocks from the beach, and it's priced at about $650, right in that range. We'll go check that one out. La Jolla is every walk of life. So if you're moving here from somewhere else in the country, you're retiring here, or maybe you're gonna join the workforce here because we have so many healthcare centers, we have so many schools and things like that, La Jolla is going to be a great place for you, especially some of these condos that we look at, because they're very close to the 5 and you have some great amenities close by. So, and not to mention, you're right next to the big blue, the beach, the best place. So like I said, let's go ahead and check out this first condo. So we just pulled up to stop number 1 here in La Jolla. This is gonna be our first condo, and I'm really digging where I'm at right here. I'm in the jungle, I feel like. But anyways, we're only about 8 minutes away from Soledad Mountain, which I showed you guys at the beginning. And then this location, first off, is super duper prime because it's got some really good walkability. Just down that street right there, you're only 2 blocks away from Wind and Sea Beach, which, unless you have an oceanfront house, you can't really beat it. And let me show you guys this, because this is gonna be more of like an apartment complex feel to it. You can see behind me, I've been in here many times. They do have 2 bedrooms. What we're looking at is going to be a 1 bedroom, 1 bath at about 700 square feet. And the price is $625,000. So it puts the price per square foot in the higher zone at about I think the mid 700s per square foot. So, you know, with walkability and things like that, your price per square foot is going to start to go up. But you saw by those pictures, it's a very nice unit. It's turnkey. It's been remodeled. And this road right here, this is going to be La Jolla Boulevard. So it can get kind of busy. Just to the south, you're going to have Bird Rock. Just to the north, you're going to have Pearl Street and La Jolla Village. So the walkability is very, very good here. You don't even really need a car. And not to mention, I've seen so many people already come out this gate and start walking down to some restaurants down there. So I'm pretty jealous, and I'm kind of getting hungry, but we have some more houses to look at. Let me know what you guys think of some of these houses down below, and let me drive you around this neighborhood, and we'll go on to the next. Unfortunately, we're not nearly as close to the beach as we were for that first condo. This time we're a little bit more inland. We're about 10 minutes away from the coast. We're a lot closer to Interstate 5, A lot of healthcare centers are close by. You have a big shopping center close by. So you're a little bit more inland, but like I said, this is where your affordability is going to be for under $1 million. Anywhere off of Gilman Drive and La Jolla Village Drive, that pocket right there, which is exactly where we're at right now, that's gonna be where you can find condos for $500,000, $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 all day long. So depending on size, you know, they have 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, and some 3 bedrooms. So keep this place on your mind, and I'll show you what these look like. I wanna make sure a car doesn't, you never know nowadays, cars come out of nowhere, so I gotta be safe, especially when I'm vlogging. I look like a fool sometimes, but it's all good. So we're walking up to this complex now, and it's gonna be back in there a little bit ways, but you can kind of see just by the curb appeal and the facades. This one's going to be a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath at about 1,140 square feet, and the price is $799,000, which puts the price per square foot at about $702 a square foot. But very cute condo. It's completely redone. There's nothing you have to do. It's been renovated. You just have to buy it, kick off your shoes, and call it home. So pretty simple for the most part. But like I said, this is going to be the area where you're not all the way tucked into La Jolla. You're on the outskirts. So you have University Town Center, which is just literally a 5-minute drive away, which is great for some retail shopping, some food, and even just to go kill some time. It's a great place to check out. The location, like I said, is going to be the biggest highlight over here, and you're going to be close to a lot of good amenities. So keep this area on your radar, and we're actually going to head about 5 minutes up the street where there's a little bit better walkability, and we'll go check out the next condo. But first, let me drive you around this neighborhood. All right, so we are at the final stop here in La Jolla. This is gonna be townhome number 3, and this is by far going to have the best walkability out of everything that we've looked at so far today. And I'll tell you why in a second, but first I wanna touch base on the style of these townhomes, because it's really cool. It has like a Mediterranean Spanish kind of style, and they have a ton of really cool landscape and very mature trees here, which keeps it a little more private and shaded, and it's got a lot of pluses for sure. But let's walk up to this one now, and I'll show you some of these views. These are going to be right off the front, and the beach is going to be that away. So that's going to be about a 10-minute drive to the ocean. And I don't know if you could see, but that's where I started the video. Is going to be that little tip top up there. That's going to be Soledad Mountain with the little monument that I started the video at. So not too far from that, which is kind of cool. But it's going to be this unit right behind me. And this one's going to be a 2-bedroom, 2-bath at about 1,050 square feet, and the price is $950,000. So it puts the price per square foot right at about $900 on the dot. So you can see by those photos that, you know, it's in good condition. It probably needs some updates depending on your personality, right? Maybe the kitchen, maybe the floors, but at the end of the day, it is move-in ready, and the walkability here is phenomenal, because you're literally probably a 2 to 3 minute walk to Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, you have Snooze Cafe, you have just a ton of different restaurants, you have Pete's Coffee, you just have a plethora of things to do, and you don't even have to hop in your car. So major plus, and I know you guys love that, because that's like the #1 request when people are looking for a house. That's like their #1 thing they want to add in the criteria is like, Nick, we really want some really good walkability. Usually it comes at a higher price because everybody wants that, but you know, just know you can definitely find that here in La Jolla for under $1 million. And not to mention, you have some really nice, well, this one is actually a really nice tennis court behind me. Not sure if you can really see it, but it has a very nice pool, and everything's pretty well maintained, especially the buildings itself look like they're in really good condition. And being super close to La Jolla Village Drive right here, it's very quiet back here too. So a lot of pluses, but I just want to let you guys know that, you know, La Jolla always comes as a pricey place to people, but you can find townhomes and condos under $1 million here. So just know that if you work in healthcare or you work in the education system here and you want to be close to all that stuff, because La Jolla, I mean, it has a ton of hospitals, a lot of healthcare stuff like that. So there's a lot of jobs for that. Same with UCSD, it's right up the street. And for my commuters, this is another good location as well, because you're only about 2 to 3 minutes to get on the 5 freeway right here. lot of pluses, but at the end of the day, it always comes down to your budget and your needs. So like I always say, if you guys are looking to make a move here in a week, a month, a year, make sure you reach out, because I just love to help you save a ton of time and just help you make a smooth move to La Jolla. So with that being said, guys, I will see you guys in the next one.